Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Pink Chair Gaming, and this is my Rags to Riches Island, Rock Creek. And before I get started into the guts of my video, I wanted to kind of show you what I've been working on with my entrance. You can't really walk through, so I wanted to take you kind of around to the side of it. You can see the entrance over to the right. But since this is called Rock Creek, I found a couple of different paths that have rocks in it that I have fallen in love with. I will try to remember to put the code in the description in case you want to go get it yourself. So you can see I've got the dirt path that has the rocks, and then I found this really cool water path that has rocks around it. I was like, I have to have that and figure out how to incorporate it into my island. And I had thought about trying to do a speed build on this, but I don't know that I could actually recreate it, so I just thought I'd show you a quick little update on it. So this is kind of where my entrance is at, and we're going to go backwards to get around to it to just kind of show you a few things that I have up here. I still need to do a little bit more decorating up at the top, but I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I think my favorite part is the waterfall that looks like it's actually flowing into the little creek that's not really there but kind of there. So let's go around and I'm going to show you the guts that's going to be my video today, and that is putting trees on the edges of cliffs. And I promise my Switch is not modded. You can do this on any island, but it does take a little bit of planning to figure out how to make it work. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, here we are. I have found a little area on my island that I haven't done a whole lot with yet, and I'm going to show you how I have accomplished being able to put the trees on the edges of cliffs. And the first thing you will have to have is terraforming. It is a necessity. You have to have both the waterscaping and the cliff construction in order to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to build a 3x3 construction to put our tree in. Okay, so the trick to this is once you have your 3x3 construction, you need to figure out which corner or which side you're going to want the tree to hang off of. To demonstrate the first time, we're going to hang it off this front edge up here. So the first thing you want to do is take out this corner so that you're left with this structure. All right. Next on the agenda is to get your waterscaping tool out. You're going to stand in the corner and you're going to dig a hole this direction, and you're going to dig a hole this direction. Then you're going to hop over and dig one this direction. This is the key for it being able to work. You have to have this particular formation on the ground. So now we're going to go up top. Get our handy dandy shovel, and we're going to dig our hole in the middle just like you normally would, and we're going to plant our tree. Alright, so normally you would not be able to do that, but there's something about having the water on the ground like that that allows you to do it. Now the cool thing is, once you have the tree planted, you are welcome to take the water back up. And then, so that it looks really cool, you can round off the corners where your tree is at. And it looks really cool like that. Now, if you need it to be a little bit more hanging off the edge, you can do that. Okay, so once you've gotten to this point, one thing to remember is once the cliffs go away, you cannot build them back up. Now, you can go up there if you wanted to and chop the tree down so you have like a cool stump right on the edge. But once you have gotten rid of these cliffs around the tree, you cannot build them back up. So be really careful about what you're wanting to do with it. Now, you can even go so far as to doing this, which I think is kind of weird looking. I don't know why you'd want to. But yeah, if you get to a point when you get here and you're like, I can't do anything else with this, what do I want to do? You can use rescue or your cleanup services, your cleanup services to request to get rid of the tree that is around you. All right, so that gets rid of your tree. Now, as I said, it does take a little bit of planning to figure out how you want this to work, because one of the trees that was up on my entrance was on the back side of the cliff. So I had to kind of think about how I wanted to do it. So I'm going to redo this and kind of show you how it works coming from a different direction. So now I'm going to actually go on the back side and take it out. And we're going to do the same thing we did before. You're going to stand in the corner, do one on each side, hop across, do the one in the middle, and then we're going to hop up, plant our tree. Voila, we have a tree. And then I'm going to get down and clean it all up. All right, there you have it. That is how you are able to get trees right next to the edges of cliffs. I know that it's not something you think about doing a lot, but now that I've learned how to do it, I absolutely love it, and I will probably incorporate it a little more often in my builds. But for now, that's going to be it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!